In your morning news now, an Iowa woman has died after a motorcycle accident Tuesday afternoon. Allamakee County officials report the 49-year-old was driving north, approaching a left curve in the road. Her motorcycle entered the shoulder and crashed into a ditch full of large rocks. Police say she died at the scene. Former La Crosse County Board Chair Tara Johnson is running for Wisconsin's 3rd Congressional District. Johnson is running as a Democrat in next year's election for the chance to take on incumbent Republican Derek Van Orden. She's lived in La Crosse for 30 years, serving on the La Crosse County Board from 2000 to 2020. She was named the county's first female board chair in 2011. She thought she was done with public service, but Republican Derek Van Orden winning in 2022 motivated her to run for next fall. Johnson says 3rd District voters are able to see through Van Orden's attempts to come off as more moderate since his election.
He has a voting record that is not consistent with the image that I think he is trying to portray. And we're not even talking about behavior issues, right? That's what makes people not like politicians, is when they run on something and then change their point of view, or in front of cameras behave differently than when the cameras aren't on.
Johnson alluding to Van Orden's presence at January 6th and admitted outburst at Senate pages. Johnson considers herself a progressive, saying there's not a whole lot of room to the left of her. She adds reproductive rights are at the top of her priority list.
We have a 24-year-old daughter. She doesn't have the same rights that I had when I was 24 in this state, right? That's just unconscionable to me.
With Roe versus Wade being overturned, Johnson says it's important for Democrats to flip the House to ensure abortion rights are not restricted at the federal level. She will take on Eau Claire business owner Rebecca Cook and law school student Aaron Knights in the August primary. Representative Van Orden's meeting to discuss PFAS funding with the town of Campbell has been rescheduled. The meeting was originally scheduled for the end of July, but Van Orden canceled. Around that time, Van Orden lost his daughter to cancer. The newly scheduled meeting is set for 11 a.m. this Friday. The burn bans in the Onalaska and Holmen areas have been lifted. The Onalaska and Holmen fire departments say it's because the Wisconsin DNR lowered fire danger levels to moderate. Both departments still want to remind residents that moderate conditions still mean fires can ignite and spread easily. Outdoor and recreational burning should be done with care. Vernon Memorial Healthcare held their Family Fun Night. The Fun Night was held at the Lafarge Medical Clinic and celebrated the Vernon County community. The event included face painting, an ambulance for people to explore, and a life-size operation game. Vernon Memorial Healthcare CEO says events like this help celebrate the work that healthcare providers are doing.
It's an opportunity for us to be able to showcase our Lafarge Clinic, the staff that's here, staff that we've had that is ending their career, staff that's beginning their career here, and a couple providers that are retiring soon, and again, an opportunity for the community and us as an organization to celebrate their career.
The event was free to attend for all community members, and the Fun Night had free food and drinks included. Packers fans have another event to add to their weekend plans before Sunday's opener with the Bears. Former Packers quarterback Brett Favre will join Packers Hall of Fame nose tackle Gilbert Brown for an autograph signing event in Galesville. The event goes from 1 to 3 in the afternoon on Saturday at Champions Bar and Grill. Pre-purchase packages listed for the event start at $225. All proceeds will go to the Gilbert Brown Foundation, which supports 156 children's charities in Wisconsin. Favre is currently listed in a civil lawsuit over misspent welfare money in Mississippi.
As you head out the door this morning, it's noticeably cooler here. Temperatures into the low 60s by 7, and we are looking at highs into the upper 60s, low 70s underneath those cloudy skies. North winds around 5 to 10 miles an hour. Check now on your 8-day forecast one more time. You can see highs tomorrow, 72, mostly sunny, partly cloudy and warmer with a high of 81 on Saturday. Looking at a chance of showers, maybe even a few storms on Sunday from our cold front moving through Highs into the 70s here for the most part there. Another chance of showers are possible on Tuesday. But, you know, enjoy the mornings with lows in the 50s. Finally feeling more like September now.
It feels like the 50s in this studio. I'm shivering.
It's cold. It does get cold in here, y'all, just saying.
It's
Yeah.
very cold in here. If you guys see us in like almost winter clothing, like the summers in here are very cold.
Yeah.
And then the winters in here are colder.
Yeah, it's a mess sometimes. Well, I have the jacket on, so I don't really notice it.
See,
But you don't have that luxury.
No,
so,
no,
yeah.
I can't anchor the news with a hoodie on.
Yeah.
As much as I would like to. I get cold very easily. Well, the weather is also perfect for pumpkin picking, apple picking.
Yeah.
All of those farms are opening up.
Absolutely. And speaking of pumpkins, I've seen them outside the grocery store
Yes.
recently. Yeah, so 'tis the season for that.
'Tis the season. Thank you for watching News 8 Now this morning. We'll see you back here later today at noon. Have a wonderful Thursday.